If at first the idea is not absurd, then there's no hope for it. Albert Einstein. People of the world, welcome to The Giant. The visitor attraction for the 21st century. The exhibition space featuring the Giant Experience, a glorious celebration of the great men and women of your country, inventors, artists, scientists, celebrities, and athletes. The viewing tower. See the city from the shoulders of a giant. The roof garden. New dimensions in retail, gastronomy, and special events for diversity of occasions. The world's tallest moving sculpture. Its head moves. Its arms move. It speaks and sings. A place to behold heroes and superheroes. A space to celebrate the great and the good. The game changers, the icons of your city and country. Every hour, the Giant transforms into an extraordinary person, from sports, science, characters, your favorite heroes, and recites poetry and words of wisdom to the crowds below. A space to celebrate the great and the good. The great men and women who have made this world a better place to live in. A digital canvas for artistic creation, a creative canvas like no other. A digital art gallery in the sky that displays masterpieces from today and throughout the ages. The Giant brings artists together from throughout the world. A beacon for brand celebration. A new, eye-catching platform for businesses to reach customers in a novel and memorable way. A giant opportunity. A business model that delivers world-class experiences and world-class profits. An economic stimulator that enhances tourism, job creation, footfall, and commercial activity in the city. Join the Giants movement. The world's largest selfie. An homage to human potential. The world's most awe-inspiring selfie. Visitors are scanned and instantly become a giant. An experience to share and remember for a lifetime. There's nothing like it on the planet. Imagine you can be the Giant. The Giant transforms into a stage and a backdrop for festivals, concerts, performances, and special events. Let the party begin! If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. The Giant. Coming to 21 cities in 2021. Awaken the giant in you.
statue ever, towering above us and above its predecessors. Monuments and memorials, public art in all its forms has been around for centuries. Iconic must-visit tourist attractions, and we, this reporter included, just can't resist snapping selfies.
Public art really allows us to engage with places in a new way. You know, people question, what is this? Why is it here? We discover new areas of our city. We get excited about the places where we live.
At its best, public art challenges us, sparking big conversations about civic issues. Last month, marking Earth Day, a new climate change exhibit opening up in Camden, New Jersey. On site, there's a 15-foot-tall steel trash-collecting creature and a machine where mealworms eat styrofoam, all to combat illegal dumping in the city.
Because art is so beautiful, because it's dynamic and makes us excited and brings us together, it's a great way to start these conversations.
It can also bring mega tourist dollars and support the local economy. On this side of the pond, a group of entrepreneurs are trying to fund an ambitious project to do just that. It's part statue, part business, part museum, part foundation, part gathering place, all somehow in one experience.
I mean, it's gigantic, and it's unusual, and it's magnificent, and it uses technology actually to celebrate humanity.
It's a giant, more than 10 stories high, wrapped in an LED skin. It moves its head and its arms too. The designers say it's all about human potential and a greener future.
The world has to change, and the giant wants to be part of this change and inspire people to reach their full potential and help save this planet.
Their goal, put a colossal statue in 21 cities, each one highlighting the giants in their community.
It's going to hook into the communities, and it's going to offer something really positive and also something fun and also something inspiring.
And no need to take a traditional selfie. The giant does it for you. And after the year we've all had, reconnecting locally and globally is exactly what we need.
Now, guys, the whole idea is that these giant statues will showcase giants in their communities. Well, we thought we would highlight and showcase one of the giants in ours. Take a look at this. It's Al on the giant
look
statue.
At that.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I've never seen you so
that's
tall.
so cool.
Or thin.
So you're on a Doppler radar, and now
That's
pretend.
a little.
I would go and visit that. I'd take a selfie with that giant.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
except
awesome.
it doesn't exist, but that's okay.
But I'm saying one day.
Hey, Molly, how much are these things going to cost?
Do we know?
Steep price tag, Al. So they're looking at about $18 million per statue.
Wow.
So it could be about 2-3 years until we see that first giant.
Okay.
Worth it, though, if we can see Al up there.
Exactly.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Molly.
Thanks,
Thank you
Molly.
for that.
All right. Take a look at this article. Very, very, very interesting. Now that we are in the end times, this is major. This is one of the major things now that should tell us that we are at the door of the tribulation period. Reading this article and seeing this is amazing. A giant shape-shifting statue that talks could be coming to Phoenix. Here's what we know. And reading this article, we see that there is 21 of these statues, right? And these statues, they say to 21 lucky countries they're going to decide to give this statue to. Now, if we go to Revelation 13 verse 5, we see, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. Yet we are seeing here on this article that this shape-shifting statue, somehow it could talk. And that's lining up with the image of the beast. And so they could change this to look as how they want it. So you know the image of the beast will be the Antichrist man. And we see in Revelation 13:15 that the image of the beast, that it should both speak and cause that as many that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So we know that after they're going to kill everybody who doesn't want to worship the image of the beast. Look at this. So you tell me if this doesn't look interesting. Very, very major now at this point in time. This was posted on May the 6th, right? Well, it was updated on May the 6th. And we are now seeing this article and seeing that they have 21 of these things. And this could be what they're going to use for the image of the beast. Because we see that this statue is in the form of a man. And we know that the Antichrist is a man, right? After on, you know, the devil will incarnate inside of him and he gets a deadly wound and comes back to life. But isn't this interesting that they're saying that the statue that talks, and we see in Revelation 13 verse 15, that the image of the beast should both speak. What does that tell you? Isn't that very, very interesting? Another thing to consider, take a look at this. Chanel has a guillotine. You know, Chanel has that company that has, you know, like purses and so on, and all those celebrities, you know, advertise Chanel. They have a guillotine, right, that they would have came out with this year. These are some other images of what they would have came out with here. So they have a guillotine. This is what they come out with. And there is only one purpose of this, and the Bible tells us what it is. And cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast that should be killed. So it is clear, and it is in plain sight now, that they have the things ready for the tribulation period. So how close can we be? How close can we be? Because we have the stage set for the image of the beast. And the image of the beast comes after the first 3.5 years of the tribulation. That comes later down. And if we already have that ready, it is very interesting. And it's just how amazing that it is lining up with the pages of the Bible just leaping off. The Bible says that the image of the beast should both speak, and they are telling you that this statue, a giant shape-shifting statue that talks. Amazing. I'll share this article in the description. Take a look at this. It is very, very, very interesting. Some more articles here. Take a look at this. Very, very interesting. This is demonic. This is setting the stage for the image of the beast. And they have 21 in these, right? That they will give to 21 countries. And Chanel already has the guillotine. And we know that they're going to start a kill at least after the first 3.5 years, because he gets the deadly wound, the Antichrist, and then they force everybody, and then they say, you know, who is able to make war with the beast? You know, he got up from the dead, you know? So the stage is set for the image of the beast. We must be that close. So there you have it. Take a look at this, people. We are getting in some time. We are in the last days. We are in the end of times. And we see that the things for the tribulation is already here and the stage is being set. So we are really close.